Danny Sells episode, whatever, scene 1, take 1, action. Welcome back to Danny Souls. Today we are deciding what to do, right?
Oh, well, that was trippy.
Sorry.
I had the video playing in the background. I was hearing two of you. I didn't know which one was in the present and which one was in the past.
Well, that's why I'm going to play the next Doctor Who, allegedly.
Oh.
Which I think
nice.
I would be a perfect person for that role.
I do agree. I concur, my good sir. That's the one that solves the crimes, right?
That's Sherlock Holmes, I think you're thinking of there.
I don't think you have that correct.
Indubitably.
Yes, indubitably. Do you know what that word means?
Indubitably. Indubitably.
Indubitably so. Yes. I do. Cheerio. Morning tea. Bit. Tit. Oh, God. I should look up Mary Poppins now. Learn how a real British accent's supposed to sound.
What's that line from Lockstock? Fish and chips, cup of tea, Mary fucking Poppins, London. That's basically me in a nutshell.
And that's the series. You've got it. You got the gist of it. I watched his most recent film, Guy Ritchie and Jason Statham.
Oh, which
Wrath
one was that?
Man.
Oh, I've never seen that. Was it? What the?
It was not that great.
I'm just going to go back to the bonfire. Back to the bonfire.
I was going to say. Yeah.
Right, I'm not paying attention. Right, what are we up to, Zach? What are we doing today?
Well, we got a couple comments over here. Tickety away. We're gonna decide whether or not to go to. We're going to Blighttown because I think most of the comments agreed on that is our next area to head towards. But in general, for our next boss encounter. But before that, I think we're gonna go find Havel and get Havel's ring from him.
Yeah, a few people are asking me to do Havel's ring, and some people are saying that this blue Tearstone ring is garbage because by the time my HP is that low anyway, like I'm going to get killed on the next hit. So I agree. So yeah, we need to get Havel's ring and swap it for this blue Tearstone, and then we go to that place, Blighttown.
Blighttown.
Yeah. Blighttown. Sweet. Blimey, governor!
Hey, let's get going then, hey, governor!
I just need to remember my way out of this stupid place now.
Yeah.
I think this way is going to be the quickest way out, but I could be wrong. Nope.
You're wrong. Wrong. Nicely done. Once again, that ring really is paying off. I mean, since you have nothing else to put on, really.
Oh, that's There's one other piece of business we might want to address because Morgan said I should swap the controls back around now.
No.
No,
it's too late now, man.
It's too late. Okay.
I don't see that going well at all.
I felt it was too late, but I'm either going to have to relearn when we get to Dark Souls 2.
No, you're gonna just always remember to swap it. It's just like with the mapping the sprint and jump in this, or the swapping this jump button to the left analog stick. Same thing. The next two games have that swapped for you already. So we'll just do that with your fighting, your attack controls, and block and parry. By that time, I will have adjusted, hopefully. Oh, sorry. You need me.
I might have been this way before.
Yeah. Remember, this is where you released the guy that was like stuck in those barrels. I think he's a sorcerer.
Oh yes, and
wait, is he a sorcerer? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna turn my fan on.
I read the message and it got me last time as well, and I just jumped down and immediately got ambushed by the dude.
Turn the game.
I can't tell if I can hear my own foot. Oh, there is
some daggies. Dogs. Dags.
Yes.
Eggs.
Yeah, there are dogs.
Yeah, you even get a sneak up on them too.
Yeah, it's good, right? I love this ring. That's why I don't want to give this ring up.
It's good, right? I'm really excited about it.
Well, I mean, I like it. It's just another OP for my OP arsenal of OP things. Like this is my OP build.
Oh. As you're slapped in the face.
I know. I need to get my eye back in. It's true.
Pop that eye back in. Oh, did your right eye fall out? You pop it back in.
Dual wielding locking on. Fucking hell.
Oh right, I forgot. I should be telling you what to do. I'm just trying.
No, you shouldn't.
Trying to keep up the being quiet thing.
I should be competent enough to remember this stuff.
And I'm being impressed by the physics.
Flailing around all over the place. Right, I'm going to get better.
Oh, good. Finally.
Kick!
It took
Lunge.
13.
Slap.
Jesus! You like your stabby attack, right? Wouldn't that like pierce a bunch of them?
Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to remember how to do.
Oh.
Every time I come back to this game, I always forget how it's done.
You forget that you're also really... See, you do that perfectly, which blows my mind because you're not able to pull the kick off. I think someone pointed it out. Yeah, you're hitting them both at the same time. So it makes it do the lunge the lunge attack.
I need to hold forward first and then press bump. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I just need to remind myself of these things.
Because yes, it was someone else was saying.
It's been 2 weeks, remember, since the last episode.
Right.
There we
go. Don't get so defensive. I mean,
oops.
Do you want to defend why that happened? It just happened. Yeah. It's all good. Oh, that's interesting. He should have impaled himself on your blade. That one was bad on your part. You want to try it a third time? There we go. Right through him. Skewered that fucker. And rinse and repeat. Oh.
Just doing kicks for no reason. Whatever.
Like the line dancers or whatever.
The can-can. Always reminds me of Lemmings, that tune. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Yeah, it makes me think of Gremlins, which is funny. You think of Lemmings, I think of Gremlins.
I'm sure that song is like the first level in Lemmings is that tune.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
I used to love the game Lemmings. And then Lemmings 2.
I suppose you think you're special, don't you? Well, you're not. You're just another customer.
You do at this moment have a shitload of souls I didn't even notice. It's from the... Okay.
I'll have you one day, merchant lady.
From the Gaping Dragon or whatever. Do you want to go absolve, or do you want to just say...
I want to absolve my sins
goodbye.
Just so I can stab her through the abdomen and watch her bleed.
I don't think she's going to die, though. I think she's just going to do the same thing again.
I want to watch her bleed out slowly and die.
Jesus Christ.
She's getting on my nerves. It's like every time you walk past, it's like, imagine every time you walk down the street and the same shopkeeper just comes out and just goes, you think you're special, don't you? You're just another customer.
But now imagine you give that person their 350 and then...
You like how close I got to the edge there?
You do the same thing to piss him off again. Oh, jeez. No, I already talked to you. Is she here right now?
You see that block? Did you see that block? It's almost like I did it on purpose. Bye-bye!
Hold on. Oh. I assumed when you said bye-bye you were falling.
No, I was throwing a body off a cliff. You know I'm amused by the ragdoll physics in this game. It is but a joy for me.
Oh, that was a good throw. Yeah, no, I can tell. It's definitely a good old time. I've had fun with it. Almost. What? Almost. Go!
Speaking of goal, it's the final of Euro 2020 tomorrow, and England somehow are in said final. So I don't know how many of you Americans watch the old soccer ball.
Soccer ball. One of the best sports.
It's quite exciting, if you ask me. Hello.
I think we only put it on ESPN The Ocho. That's the channel we have it on, because no one really cares about soccer ball.
How dare you? How dare you, sir? How dare you?
Good old soccer ball. No, you want to rest at that bonfire, or?
Probably do. I don't actually know where we're going next, but I assume we may be heading...
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm trying to recall exactly how to get to Havel.
Do we go through... Oh, we're going to Havel's ring, right? Okay. I'm not going to Black.
Well, we're going to Havel to hopefully get his ring, but you have your souls. This isn't the direction.
I should spend the souls before I inevitably lose the souls. That's the strategy.
You could level up, but you are pretty close to, let's see, getting to Havel. Okay. A little aggressive now. I have expressed that I am busy. And how many of my... It's like you thought muting one muted the other.
Sorry, what?
I thought making my phone be silent, my watch would be silent.
Oh, have you got an Apple Watch?
I do.
So if you slide up from the bottom, do you have the icon that looks like a bed? I just turned that one on. It silences everything.
Yeah, but that's like... Oh, wait, there's Do Not Disturb. Oh, that's the bedtime one, then.
Yeah, so the bedtime one. It thinks you're going to bed, but that's fine. It'll turn everything off.
There's the theater mode one.
Yeah, it's garbage because it'll still vibrate.
I don't mind the vibrating.
Well, I can level up 5 times, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Yeah, I can do 4 level uppers.
4 level uppers? Oh,
I can do. God. Yeah, exactly. We're going to be high.
That'll be the name of the episode.
4 level uppers. Yes. So I'm thinking.
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
I'm thinking 2 in endurance and 2 in vitality. What do you think? What do you reckon, Sensei?
It vibrated.
That's what she said.
I got one of those emoji baiters.
Oh, you didn't, did you?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Did you use your offer code
we do.
checkout?
I was going to say, we are still promoting the devices. We just haven't used them yet. Do not take them into the shower, though. They are not waterproof.
Really?
I don't know.
You think at that price point, they surely should.
Water resistant. What do you mean that price point? It was like on sale. Maybe it was because of 4th of July. Everyone wanted seek their independence from their partner and was able to pleasure themselves with an emoji baiter. Back to Dark Souls. I think we want to pump maybe 1. Oh God, pump.
That's so what she said.
Put vitality down and maybe 1 more into endurance.
Ah, interesting.
Or wait, what were you saying about the health thing earlier? Oh, is why not to use that ring, right? It was like if your health is that low or something?
Yeah, so by the time your health gets low enough for that ring to have an effect, you're going to die on the next hit. Yeah.
Yeah, well, then you have to get good, I guess. But we're not going to force you to do that. So that looks good. I think that looks good. My nose is so itchy. Okay.
Right, now I've got 3,000. That's fine. Let's go. Let's find this ring of Havel or whatever we're calling it. You'll have to tell me if I'm going the wrong way, but I'm going to assume we're going this way. Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure. I think this is the correct direction to go to. Head towards.
And then up the elevator? Yeah. I love my elevator. Lift going up.
Pretty much the only direction to go this way. Well, I guess it would be a back-ass way to get down to the catacombs, to run up the stairs, roll down, come back. Extra steps, which you got to get on your watch, because, I mean, sometimes the fucking thing's constantly telling you haven't met your steps yet. I got to stand up every hour. What do they want, like, my blood flowing properly?
You know what it is? It is a bossy thing, isn't it, if you don't turn all that stuff off. It's like...
You're going to take a book.
Oh, I forgot about freaking...
Good old crossbow guy.
Good old longbow guy over here.
Jays was kind of saying for you to get a crossbow, I think. Some sort of ranged attack.
Someone did say that.
Oof. Especially Still trying to use that claymore as if it's 30 feet long. Yeah, physics.
Pressing the wrong button. I should have swapped.
That is a probably healthy thing to do every once in a while, though. Now that you think about it, like instead of just standing up, I should do that lunge attack that you're doing as well. It should say, "Have you done a lunge attack in the last hour? Do some lunge attacks."
You know, the reminders to stand up and stuff are a good idea, but when they just bother you every hour on the hour, like you get resentful, right? Like you actually start to resent
it. Yeah, it's like, no, I'm going to stay seated, and
like,
I will not breathe. You tell me to breathe out? Go fuck yourself. Holding my breath.
You know what I mean? Like you're busy, and then it's like you're on top of everything else. Do we need anything from Thor over here?
Holding my breath.
Don't die.
I can't hold my breath very long, to be fair. You could have looked at upgrading something, but I think you're pretty good. I remember when you killed this dude, what are they called? A Titanite demon? No, that's what they drop, right? A demon Titanite?
Yeah, I think it was that.
Just flip it around. That's what it's called all of a sudden.
I remember this place. It's the village of the tree people, right?
Yeah, trees. Treants. I can't even say it right now. I'm in trains. Treants. Maybe that's not even how it's said.
Straight between the
legs. Ooh, God. Just imagine.
Straight in the crotch. Hope I didn't damage your twigs there, mate.
I took an arrow to the knee. I took an arrow to the knee.
Oh, wait, why am I back at the bonfire?
Oh, we must have taken a break. I am wondering, did you die?
No, I just magically teleported to the bonfire. Oh, maybe I died. But I wasn't recording because you made me pause the recording and oh, yeah, and then oh. So now the death counter has to increase on the screen, right? Ah!
Yeah. Okay, so right when this starts. Yeah.
That's unfair. Why have I just died? Zach made me pause the recording for an administrative purpose. And then I tabbed away just to, stop the recording, etc. And now I've tabbed back after we're finished. And all of a sudden I'm back at the bonfire. So I can only assume I've died. So now my death counter is basically going up 1 for no reason. Ta-da. It's almost
I
like
apologize.
What's the punishment? Have you decided on a punishment for this series yet? Because this feels rigged, frankly.
Yeah, I know. And I was going to say, I definitely have to partake now, at least in part of a punishment or something. That was okay. Just don't die. I mean,
there's no reason why I should have died. Yeah, if I could, my souls are over. Yeah, I've died. For God's sake.
So either.
So what killed me? If I just stand here for a second.
Well, one of them's going to come up in front of you.
Yeah, I'll be able to see it, right?
Yeah.
But
unless what you were doing on your computer, like that, yeah, here it comes.
No, it's just this dude in it. Yeah, so that's how I've died. Okay.
Detectives, you are a good Doctor Who or Detective Sherlock Holmes, whichever one we decided that you were.
Detective Doctor Sherlock.
And I'm just
Indubitably, my dear Zach.
All right, let's get back into the better state of mind on my end.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Am I going the right way?
Yeah. No. No, you're not.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I nearly launched myself straight off that cliff.
Yeah,
never
actually,
just plow forward in a fog. It's not a good idea.
Yeah, you want to head down this way. It's like right where you died was pretty much where the splitting point. It's like Looper, or not Looper. A different movie. It's a different movie. I'm out of references. My brain, it's on fire right now.
So, what all this praise the sun business? Explain that to me. I'm curious because
Solaire. He's part of the. Oh God, this should be part of James's lore series, of course. And I should jot down some notes for him as I try to recall anything. Because I don't really know much besides Solaire being the kind of he's the head NPC that you run into that tells you about the Something of the firstborn sons? Something. If we look into your items, we'd have a lot better idea, maybe. Because, wait. We talked to him, right? Didn't you get, like, the white soapstone from him? I'm interested now. So you can go to your inventory, just... Yeah, the white soap. You just went by it. Up to... And then the sunlight metal's him, too. So go toggle display, and we'll read about it real quick. It'll be super interesting.
Do you like me to do my...
Go for it, yeah.
The white sign soapstone. Be summoned to another world as a phantom through your sign, and defeat the area boss to acquire humanity. Brackets Hallows cannot conduct summons. In Lordran, the flow of time is distorted, and the white sign soapstone allows undead to assist one another. And then we've got the sunlight medal. This faintly worn medal, engraved with the symbol of the sun, is the ultimate honour awarded to those who summon the warrior of sunlight and complete a go. I've turned into like a World War II general now, but you know,
yeah, kind of.
The symbol represents Lord Gwyn's firstborn, who lost his deity status. That's how old was he? Yeah, you know, when he lost his deity status. I don't know what that means. Anyway, and was expunged from the. I thought that said annals then, but it says annals. But the old god of war, that's another franchise altogether, still watches closely over his warriors. There you go. See, I don't know why James doesn't do lore videos. It's easy. You just...
He sounded less like a World War II, like, career soldier and more like one of the colonial, like, colonizing...
It's like... Yeah, like just walking through the desert with my punk gun looking for some elephants.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I was going to say the guy from Jumanji or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Either that or it's like a RAF pilot. It's like, trucks away, Ginger!
Yeah.
Sally here, we'll be back in Blighty for tea.
I don't really know the stuff you do. Good job. I was about to say close that menu, but you did it. You want to roll off the side you were just on.
This side.
Yeah, because you can kind of see it slope to the right more. You'll survive. But nice roll. Good timing.
Well, they say if you fall from a height that you should roll on the landing, right? You shouldn't just keep your legs stiff and break all your ankles. You should roll into it. You should.
You should almost dive forward with your face. Use the momentum that you've created and slap your face.
Well, you can roll to the side.
We want to go down to that bonfire real quick where you fought that one black knight.
Oh, that dude. Is he still there?
No, I think he's gone now. It's a one-time dude. But we'll rest there because it's kind of your closest bonfire to where Havel is. He's right around the corner. And we'll deal with Havel and maybe... we still could look at getting a crossbow or I mean, I think you probably might have one, but
never mind. Be there.
Well, you never killed him then. I'm sorry, I forgot. I thought you killed him.
God damn!
I don't think he respawned.
Diggity dog!
Oh yeah. Oh, is this what happened last time?
That was a brave strategy, but never mind.
That was a brave strategy. Very brave.
It nearly worked.
Suicidal.
It nearly worked. It nearly worked. Oh, God. Quarter rotter, dear boy. It's not been a good day.
Been quite the ordeal.
Right, okay. I'm prepared for him this time. So
yeah, me too.
I'm blundering this time, assuming he's not there.
It was pretty great that you asked that question, and yeah, as unaware as we both were, your camera choice and everything just didn't lend you to be given the most like heads up if he was still alive. You kind of ran in there with your head down.
Yeah, I was kind of facetiously kind of looking forward for him just in case, but I trusted you in saying I wouldn't be there.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
and
it's
I
true.
I paid. No, I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming me for being too.
I'm blaming me for believing you.
What are you on?
That's what you're saying. Oof! This is where you decided the hill you want to die on. Oh.
It wasn't ideal, but I couldn't find him. I thought he wasn't there. Anyway. Darkroot Basin. So, yeah. What should we talk about? What should we do to fill the time while I head down?
Fill the time before you get down and inevitably die. Indubitably. You're indubitably timed death. I don't think I know the real definition of indubitably, though. Does that just mean for certain, indubitably? I would assume, right?
I'm guessing it has that kind of a connotation, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's it's all about the context, right? Because he's like, hey, jolly ho, Sherlock, that sounds like a fantastic. Oh, look, my soul's there. And he's like, indubitably, my dear Watson, indubitably. I think it means like no doubt, right? Like, so yeah, like, when you say something, no doubt. It's kind of like that. Right?
Yeah, like for certain.
Yes, exactly.
You didn't want to pick up those souls.
Not just yet.
Just dance on them.
Because, I mean, I want to concentrate on actually dealing with this.
Indubitably. Yes.
Who seems quite well armored. Oh boy.
Oh yeah. He's his shield's like you're not gonna really get through that sucker. Backstabbing would be appropriate.
Yeah, it's just getting behind him.
Timing that was a great time and hit. To be fair, that one wasn't.
No,
that was good. Wow, that worked out beautifully. Somehow he just like cut the hair off of your top of your head, gave you a haircut.
Bye-bye!
Wow, nicely done, sir.
Blue Tyrannite chunk, thank you.
So there's a rare chance, I think he sometimes drops that halberd, however you want to say it. Clearly that wasn't the time. What was happening? Moving around that camera.
Sorry.
See, because we'd gotten the grass crest shield, because that's what you're using. So you must have somehow grabbed it and died.
I think we cheesed it, like I kind of rolled down, grabbed it, and sort of ran off.
Yeah, the side of the cliff, right? You want to go in that hidey hole. That's where the
hidey hole. What's that?
Bonfire is.
Oh, I forgot about
that. Yeah, there's actually this connects to another area of the game. It's really cool how this game is like designed and laid out.
My God, how many episodes in are we, and you're still laboring on this? Come on.
What are you talking about? I'm just stating a fact.
You constantly bringing up the level design thing that I may have. Fuck me, that was close.
Oh, we've already backtracked. That's right. You somehow got down through here already, right?
I kind of vaguely remember coming this way once.
This isn't the direction you want to go, by the way.
No.
You want to head back up.
So why'd you bring me down here then?
So the bonfire, in case you don't, and I have all.
You mean I dealt with Thingy McDoodad just to get to the bonfire?
Well, you also got some souls. You might be able to level up once if you want to just do that. Feel free. But the real thing is, like, this bonfire is closest to where Havel's at. So in case you die, you're going to respawn closer. So it's not as far.
I died anyway. And I had to walk back anyway.
No, that was a good point. That was I take full responsibility for not remembering that the Black Knight was still alive.
Anyway, he's done now. All's well as
No.
Something.
You just keep going straight.
This way.
Yeah, this way. Oh wait, we're doing something insensitive there for sure. Some culturally insensitive impression.
No, I was referencing Red Dwarf. I don't know what you were doing.
I was. Never mind. It was going to be bad. Now you kind of have gotten off track a little bit, but you've triggered one of these.
I told you before. Not one episode without offending somebody. It's just.
It's inevitable. Nice stab too.
Stab. I was trying to get him in the head. I mean, you'd think that'd work, right? Like I could maybe cheese this a little bit. I just.
Yeah, he thought the same thing. He had some ice for that cheese.
Oh, imagine having ice on cheese. What?
So gross.
You know, like when you put cheese in the fridge and the fridge, like someone's turned the temperature down way too low.
Yeah. Or if you've frozen cheese. If you freeze cheese, I don't know what I'm saying, but yes, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
like kind of
and it's
frost.
gone all soggy or whatever. It's the worst.
Soggy? What the fuck?
Well, because
It's
you know,
so
well, it's
cold
like
that it's soggy.
Well, it's gone
That
icy,
sounds like
but
they
then
made-
by the time you eat it, like you know, the ice is melting. So now all of a sudden it's soggy. What the fuck's going on here?
Soggy Chief, you just got him killed by the. You're gonna need to dodge that. Dodge this. Dodge that. So that Hydra over there, it's obviously firing something at you, as you can see. Those damage those guys. The ice golems.
Okay.
That wasn't about you. Whatever was going on my end. Oh, you don't need to go that way. Like I said, you were kind of getting off track.
Oh.
It was straight still. You needed to go. Left now.
Ah. Thank you, Satnav. You should do, you know, in 500
In
meters.
100 feet. Yeah. Oh, meters? No, never. America.
America! Oh, fuck yeah!
Oh, yeah. Coming to slam you with my dragon tooth club, yeah.
Oh, I remember this.
My name's Havel. I'm going to smash you.
Oh, is this Havel?
Yeah.
I'm sure we had a quick, if you pardon the pun, stab at this guy before, and I gave up because he was a bit.
Right, blocking's gonna do jack diddly shit. You want to try to get backstabs on him, and two-handing it. Like I said, since blocking's not gonna really do jack diddly, or maybe yours did actually block most of it, but still,
But
you should heal because the amount of health you have is not gonna.
That was almost full health, wasn't it?
It was close, and that's why maybe you had your shield up when he first hit you, but it had taken you down to pretty much
what
the 2.5. Right?
Why am I here?
You didn't rest at that bonfire?
I did. Well, I sat down at it.
No.
Oh, you had to press rest or something.
Yeah. So So you stood by it, and I stupidly. This is like the Invader, the last episode, where I was just like, oh my god, I can't believe. Right then, I'm like looking around to try and throw out my turkey jerky wrapper. That's when we get invaded, and somehow you, with your tunnel vision, also doesn't notice it. So 2 heads are not better than 1. 2 heads just make it just 2 dummies. 2 more idiot. 1 more idiot. I can't do it. I gotta go.
I really am the James Heaney of this game, and I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. How can GameFront have found 2 people like this? How? How can one channel find 2 people equally as incompetent at this game?
Yeah, the ineptness of GameFront staff is impressive.
It's like, how can lightning strike twice? Like, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and in that case, it's kind of endearing. It's something to celebrate. What did you just do?
That was the way around.
It's something to celebrate. I guess my mom was right to come in here and be a little punk earlier. What am I doing here? I could be lifting heavy coffee right now and contributing to coffee.
To the financial success of Fairwinds Coffee Group.
Yeah.
Or whatever we call that. Do you normally work on the weekends there, Zach?
I'm blessed. I have a very easy life, to be fair, but it's random when I'll be asked stuff, so that's where it becomes kind of an annoyance.
Swing and a miss. Okay, I'm really losing the plot here, so I need to.
Focus.
Focus. Okay.
Yeah, I'll try. Let's see. Rant. Yeah, I pretty much work 7 days a week, but it's just random. Because it's a family business, so we want to go to the right here, but we also want to then turn left. Oh, you've triggered him. I guess you may as well take him out. Remember, you can follow those attacks up real quickly with another attack. You're being a little too disciplined, I would say, in that approach. See how, because if you follow it up quick enough, you're going to get that secondary animation to follow it instead of just doing that first one. No, that was the right way, dude.
Yeah, I know, but I was just going to say, for some reason, I thought I had to go. I don't know why I thought that. But this just real brain fart moment.
I was gonna say, because you also seem like you should have had enough space to prevent you should have been able to stop. We don't expect you to stop on a dime, but that was a pretty big dime.
I just thought there was a ledge. I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest. It just went. My brain just froze.
That's why people get hit crossing the road. They're just looking down at their phones still. They don't take into account that, hey, the red hand's up there, dude. It's not your turn to walk.
It pisses me off. When I was coming back from the vaccination place the other day, I was just watching and counting how many people just walked in front of the car or just walked into the road without, just looking down at the phones and just not paying any attention. And it's basically everybody at this point. Like, it's bad. I'm going back to the bonfire because we shouldn't...
Yeah, because you can see. And you're not sprinting, which is good because we don't want to rush this. We want to take our time. As you pointed out, nope. That's where the shield is, or was, that you now have. Oh, God. Oh, no. You missed it, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Capable of seeing the hidey hole.
Hidey hole.
Yeah, you know what you ended up doing? You never rested, I guess, but you walked over and you called the elevator up.
I could have swore I saw this bonfire.
Why don't you just check to repair your equipment real quick? See if anything for 400 could be repaired. Yeah, may as well. It's not much. May as well go. Oh, there's your armor, too. You could still probably have checked out on the repair equipment. Yeah. Whatever you're wearing. No.
How can I... Yeah. Is it the one with the red symbol is what I'm wearing?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Once you have more souls, we can repair the other stuff, so it's just not on that screen anymore. Blech.
Right. Okay, so we definitely saved at that bonfire now. Definite, right?
Yeah. I would like to think. But this is just like how Lore Trick didn't show up right away, and who knows? You got a special edition of the game, the glitched version.
It feels like I'm that unlucky to, end up in that kind of situation, frankly.
You went to the, local game store, and there's, the guy who owns the store. He's just like, I have actually a special copy of Dark Souls. It's been waiting for a special individual who looks just like you when I close my eyes and grip my what?
Yeah, I was literally going to say.
Wow, he was being very considerate. You could have gotten a backstab. What's happening?
Wow. It's a one-hit wonder from that fucker, isn't it?
This is his dojo.
I remember why.
Now, if you want to go back to having, you could go back to having your shield out for Havel. Havel, your shield for Havel. Havel, the shield.
It must have worked because I'm sure I had off.
I guess it for sure blocked something. But really work on the backstabs. That's where you're going to inflict a lot of damage because he's so heavily armored. This is. I know.
I had a free shot of him. I had a free shot at his back there, and I just
you definitely would have been able to get at least one backstab off of there. Oh, and now you think it's a different area you need to go to, huh?
I'm sorry, I'm not. I haven't spent a lot of time in this area. It's not burned in just yet.
It's I almost see James Heaney dressed up as Wario or something, and he's it's like a train track, and there's the thing you can pull to change the track of where the train's supposed to go, and he's just there. He's just waiting for you to walk up. He's like.
I'm just literally the Wario version.
There will be two of us. Morgan's on the train track.
How dare you call me Wario?
You're gonna get smashed, Wario. That's why you were so close that you took the damage, but just not the full brunt of it.
I need to.
Or did you block there? I don't think you blocked.
See, that was very effective.
I don't think his attack actually landed, or I don't think you really were blocking it. Oh, no,
I
you're
was
right.
blocking it. That time it didn't work.
You noticed it did take away all your stamina, though. The one hit immediately depleted your stamina.
Yeah, so then on the
tiny bit of damage.
Yeah, as soon as my stamina's done and he hits me again, I'm done. Okay.
Yeah.
But it does help.
Right. You didn't bother trying to... Well, once again, we'll have to play it back to know that you did block once, but you were dodging a lot more that first time, so...
I know, I need to dodge rather than block, and block.
He's really slow, and his attacks are super telegraphed. So, one, don't just run in there like you've done the last 2 times, not realizing that he's literally like, he's a bouncer. He's standing like right inside the door to your right. You kind of like run in there like, oh, hey, what's up, dude?
That's how I normally rock into a nightclub.
Yeah, I figured. But you're usually being, escorted in through the back. They're pulling a table out for you and your fellow mafiosos. I'm pulling from Goodfellas. Have you seen Goodfellas?
Yes, I've actually seen that one.
Oh,
I know it's.
So you're a big fan of mob movies because Lock, Stock.
Yeah, I do like mob movies. It's true, actually.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but you see him now. You can kind of peekaboo around the corner and you see where he's at. And he will not step outside here. He will not. He'll follow you up the steps all the way. Like upstairs, but he won't. Yeah. Well, I didn't mean for you to cheese him right there, but...
Why not?
Hey, you do you, man.
It's a good strategy, isn't it?
Until he gets you through the wall or something. The one time.
You can't get me from way back. Oh. Yeah, this is going to take forever anyway. Okay, fuck's sake. No. No, Danny, no. No. No, no, no. Bad Danny, no.
I'm sad that I missed that. I got distracted like a goldfish. A small man.
I basically just rolled it into the room and let him bonk me on the head twice like Rock and Gravel from the Wacky Races. And that's basically what happened.
Nice. Good reference, too. Yeah, this... Remember when you killed the gaping dragon in one go? Good times.
I think it's just the speed of this dude, plus the fact that, much like me...
I like how you're giving Havel's speed as, a reason. Havel's, so fucking slow.
Yeah, but he's faster than the dragon thing. But also,
I guess so.
But he's also incredibly OP, just like me. And OP is my strength. So when I'm coming across somebody else who's also incredibly overpowered and armored like a fucking tank, by the way.
You know what? It's not even that he's getting the upper hand. It's just you recognize it's game recognizing game. So in this instance, you're not going to try and beat this guy that's so much more powerful than you because you just know he's more powerful than you. So it's kind of like how James plays Dark Souls. You know you're going to get killed, so why fight it? See?
Yeah,
good one.
I guess.
Yeah, maybe just walk outside of the dojo, heal up. Also, that bonfire is not... what am I trying to say? Reinforced? I'm really brain farting on the term.
Yeah.
So you're going to only get 5 once you break it down to that, That's all that's going to refill. Oh, whoa. He took no damage, and he kind of flexed.
Shit. It's really hard.
Oh, that feels good.
He just bonks you on the head and you're done.
Yeah, but the idea
I
is...
know. I get it. I'm being a mob. I need to kindle the bonfire, right? Cannot kindle while...
Well, you don't have any humanities.
No. None. None at all. I have 9 humanities.
No, do the twin humanity. Because you have to reverse hollowing and kindle the bonfire.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
feel that I can use all 10 of these Estus flasks in this fight anyway, because he kills me in one shot. And by the time I get to try and use my Estus flask, I'm dead basically because he just bonks me on the head.
Yeah, I mean, except for the few times you blocked it or been like close to being hit, but not actually.
I think I need to use the shield. Honestly,
go for it.
It was helping. I can't take 2 hits, but
you need to get the backstabs pulled off though, because otherwise you're only causing like maybe it was 61 points of damage. And let me just pull this up real quickly here.
Yeah, I get the backstabs and
yeah, that is a lot of porn. I've looked up a lot of porn. Havel's healthcare. What? Oh wow!
Seems like a perfectly reasonable place to go and get some medical advice.
Yeah. Be more specific.
Just rolled straight into the dude. I need to get my bearings with this guy.
Havel the Rock has 1,000 points health. That caused 29.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get. It's getting behind him is going to be the tough thing.
Yeah. Well, no, you kind of have to dodge his attack and then take advantage of that. Especially when he has his Dragon Tooth out as his shield.
Right. But when I'm pressing B, nothing happens for some reason. So
what are you talking about? You're rolling right then.
Yeah, but right. But the second time, so roll, nothing, roll.
Oh, because you're out of stamina, dude. You shield down, let your stamina regen quick. You were kind of talking about this with Sekiro.
Oh yeah, I was talking about that with games. You're right.
You need to drop your shield at those moments. And that would have been your moment to get the focus. Time to stand up. Okay. Do the lunge attack. Let's do it now. Lunge attack.
Which attack is the one for doing the backstab? Is it heavy or light?
Light. And you can't have your shield up while you do it. Your health's really low. You should get out of the dojo and heal up.
I'm going now.
Okay. How long are you supposed to do this stand-up thing? It's like a minute, right?
I have no idea.
My knees are not like they used to.
No idea what you're doing, you old man.
Trying to do that lunge attack.
In real life?
Yeah, in real life. No, I started Dark Souls myself. And I decided I'd stand up in real life. But I would do the lunge attack in the game. That last one was a little risky. I want to do a little slower. Slower.
How was that not a backstab?
Actually, that did feel good. I don't know what kind of position this is. That sounds weird. Do some stretches. Do this before stream. Everyone get up. Let's get physical. I wanna get physical.
You know what I'm saying? How is that not a backstab? Like, what's the button for backstab?
Light bumper. Or light bumper. Light attack. So it's... Oh, I confused you. The whole time, I should have just kept doing lunges.
So light attack?
No, light bumper.
Light attack is the backstab, so it's actually right trigger for me.
Right.
What would it normally be
to
backstab for you?
Right bumper.
So I need to do right trigger.
Wait.
Okay.
Dark Souls, right bumper. Yeah, the right bumper.
Okay. So I'm pressing the wrong button for a kickoff. I think I'm getting better at dodging him. I just need to get behind him and get the backstabs in.
Hey, to be fair, I was noticing like you'd taken a third of his health off through all those attacks, so good on you.
Yeah, it's just very slow and laborious.
Yeah.
Which this game, I guess, can be sometimes, because we've had bosses like that before. Do you remember back in the days when...
This is a mini-boss.
Well, whatever. He's harder than most of the bosses so far. Do you remember back in the day when we were just dealing with, like, moonlight butterflies and, those were good times?
Didn't the Moonlight Butterfly kick your ass like a bunch of times?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
It was a simpler time back then.
Just because you didn't have to last so long? Ugh. Sounds creepy.
That's what she said.
Yeah. You know what? I bet you could parry him.
I could possibly learn.
You should have been able to get one off there. See, that's maybe something you're not taking into account. Is
I need to get out of the door, but I'm trying to do it backwards.
When he winds up, he is able to pivot his attack pretty quickly. That might be what you're thinking of. Is like, oh, he's quick like that. But it's still the fact that you just need to time when you're dodging. Like, even if he's winding up and you've gotten behind him, he's going to probably be able to make that attack all of a sudden, like, flip 180 almost. So it's just because then that's the times where you're accidentally rolling too early or something. Nice. Yeah, you're either just not close enough to his back, not doing the right attack, or or that's pretty much the. I think that's it. And you know what's also something you should take into account?
Yes.
Recognize the attacks that are getting you hit. And maybe don't even bother with those. If you see one that's like, your wind-up's just too long, he's going to still... Because you don't stagger him. Like, he gets off with his attack no matter what. Yeah, you weren't there.
So, like, right. I don't know if I'm... Shit.
Yeah, step out of the dojo in a second here if you have a chance, and I'll tell you, maybe, like, I think if you try rolling towards him more so, you still want to, like, you know, angle it, it might work better than just trying to roll to the left or right of him.
Yeah, I feel like when I try to roll towards him, I just roll into him. And
right, and so that's just like where your invincibility frames are really important about you understanding those. And right now, I can't dictate that for you. You should be able to kind of feel it in game, if you know what I mean. Like if you recognize when that made contact with your shield, nice, and there you should have been able to pull it off. You've been punished.
Okay.
Oh, double chug. Look at you.
So that is back. So doing... Is a backstab just pressing the attack button when you're behind him? Or does it require an extra... Yeah, okay.
Nope. But you have to have the shield down. You can't be holding that at the same time.
Right, okay.
You weren't close enough for that one.
I'm gonna
maybe stop focusing now just on backstabbing and just it's damage now. Like, you pick what's working for you. You know how the game works. Thought you knew how the game works.
I mean, it's not set in stone, is it? I mean...
Yeah, no, it's true.
Fuck.
It's when you decide to attack and see, like, that's the thing. That's why the backstabbing is important. We could look at trying to parry him. But once again, 1,000 health. You're inflicting 35 in one of those strikes, and if you try to follow it up quickly, he's already able to get his attack to land. You're not staggering him.
Right. I'm just going to need to take my time and do it the slow and boring way. But I can
however, yeah, exactly. It's that, or figure out the backstabbing to go along with it, or just, yeah, long and boring is how we're going, because you don't have the discipline. Oh, I almost did that culturally insensitive. But hello, computer. Where are the nuclear vessels?
So here's the thing. I can't remember what I was going to say. Yeah, we've got 10 minutes left-ish, so I'm just going to see if I can get it done this time, and it might take a few minutes, but
I'm flies when you're heated. And you tilted.
Sure people won't mind.
No, they're not going to mind.
I'm going to two-hand, actually. I need to... Shit. No, don't roll into him, you prick. What are you doing? Fuck's sake.
Ooh. Ooh. That somehow gave me like a strain in my neck. Like...
Oh, I'm just annoying myself because I know what I can tell what I'm doing is wrong, but I just impatient. Like I just want this guy dead. You know what I mean? And all this is just to get some ring that Jays wants, or whoever's complaining about the ring of Havel. I don't know. He was asking about who said get the Havel ring. Can we get some names? Can we get some name checking going on here so I can just vent my frustration at this situation?
I was gonna say this is like Cape Fear with Robert De Niro, or that Simpsons episode with Sideshow Bob and him with like you're gonna have their names like tattooed on your chest and stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm coming for you, Jays. Just holding on the bottom of a bus. Yeah.
Right. I need to take my time. Don't rush.
Well, I mean, yeah. Wow, that actually did stagger him. Wow, so that attacked... Wow, see? I'm being put in my place right now. I was not noticing, or at least the two-handed attack didn't stagger that, though. This is perplexing. Good job. See, that's when you should be swooping in there and getting a sweet backstab.
Right, I know what you're saying, but I'm doing slow and steady wins the race here because this is working. And yes, it might take an 8, but me dying 50 times is going to take longer. So
totally.
Let's just get this done.
We understand, and we're asking the one audience member who kept piping up to now be quiet, but he's talking right now because he thinks he's the announcer. He's doing a great job, though.
Shit. Getting cocky. I know I'm getting cocky. He's nearly done. Just need to keep...
We prefer silence from the player.
No, don't heal then. Right, I'm going outside a second. Hang on.
Fighters to their corners, please. Good job. Double heal. There's no reason why you shouldn't. That was the only thing I was going to add in that. Finish him.
Ooh,
nicely done.
Boy. I know that was a slow and shit way to do that, but it's done now, right? That's...
Yeah, and you can pick up your ring. You can pick up your reward.
Thank the Lord for that. Right, blue tear stone ring. Swap for Havel's ring. And Havel's ring... this ring was named after Havel the Rock. If you smell... Lord Gwyn's old battlefield compatriots.
What the Havel is cooking?
Havel's men wore the ring to express faith in their leader and to carry a heavier load. What does he... Oh, so it's basically carry more equipment.
Mm-hmm. So if you go back to that screen real quick, you'll see, now that it's added, it's already on there, your right bumper.
Oh, yeah.
Press Y. So your equipment load is now 93.
Does that mean I can put more armor on and still maintain my mid-row?
Danny, if I was a nail and you were a hammer, you'd be hitting me on the head. What I'm trying to say is, fuck me, Danny.
So what's my upper limit now?
It's pretty much a quarter, I think, is what you can do. So you're about at 20, I would say. A little more than 20. 22.
Okay, cool. So we can put some gauntlets on. What should we have? Boulder gauntlets.
Once again, just take into account the attributes that they're,
I'm
contributing to.
I am looking through. I am window shopping, as it were.
Yes. Fashion souls. Fashion souls. Fashion souls at lunch.
I like the boulder gauntlets, actually. And then, can I possibly even get away with a hat?
Yes. Unless it's a fifth. If it's not, if it's a quarter, then we're good.
Well, let's check. That's still That's still a good roll.
You want to press Y if you want to see what the equipment load's going to look like. There we go. Each of them. X is, just telling you the info.
I've got a lot of these. Fucking.
Yeah, right?
So these are generics. We don't want those. What we got here?
The thief mask is, it's one of my favorites just for the look of it. Because you also don't.
I like the look of the thief mask. It does look nice.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Oh, that's pretty much your whole look.
Is that still the light roll?
Yeah.
Nice.
That is still the light roll. There's only 3 different rolls in Dark Souls 1.
Yeah, it's light, mid, and heavy, right?
Yeah, and 3, or it's 3 that I think has 5, or 2, or 7, or 18. I'm not sure. I'm just going to keep saying numbers, and then no one can tell what I'm talking about, and they can't pinpoint what I'm bullshitting. Is that what James does?
Pretty much. Right. We need to, find the nearest bonfire.
Emoji baiter. Get your emoji baiter now with coupon code HE99.
Are we heading back up?
Get your eggplant planted.
Should I go to the Undead Burg bonfire? Or
sure.
Like, I'm not sure where we're heading to next.
This is back towards the Taurus Demon. This is like the beginning of the game where you're headed up to. Like, this will loop back to the Firelink Shrine. I want to tell you about the game design of this game. The level design of it, fantastic. It's almost
like a bit like a big loop. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, certain parts just reconnect, and it makes it very convenient once you find these shortcuts. And you're so overpowered that one butt stab. You could stab through these guys' shields even, I think, now. Yeah.
Nice.
Like, these guys are going to stand... Like, you just dual wield, dude, and just... This is when I'm talking about. If I'm holding the loaf of bread outside, don't even lock on. Just get in here and just... Okay, that was... Never mind. I'm getting cocky for you. I mean... The fact that it's even showing you any numbers, those hollows should just be exploding into dust. They should just see the claymore, the shine of the claymore coming. Ding!
I don't know where I'm going, but I'm having fun with these low-level enemies after that business.
Yeah, hey man, enjoy this. You did that. You had what? Just a couple more minutes left, probably. We're gonna get to the.
We're basically at time, so I need to find a bonfire, but then we'll call it for today.
Yeah, well, we may as well work towards the correct bonfire.
That's what I'm saying. We may as well, but I didn't know which way to go, so I went this way.
I know, and I'm trying to think. So calm down. No one's scolding or mad at anyone, or except for you. It sounds like you are.
Me rolling into dudes for no reason and all kinds of crazy shit going on there. We've arrived at a bonfire, so we might as well, call
yeah, sure. This is a good one to call it at. Fine.
And then we'll be back next week for some more Danny Tales. Do we have anything we want to plug before we say goodbye?
Yeah, Jay's mouth, because he's talking too much.
Bye-bye!
I'm telling you.